birthday to any and all of my Libras who are celebrating their birthday today. I wish you a blessed and beautiful year filled with love, laughter, and happiness. All right. We'll have a lot of fun today. We're going to chit-chat, catch up on what you can expect from the channel. I'll do your readings to start, and then I will move into talking with you guys more and more. And if you're interested in having a question answered at the end, you can make a super chat donation. All right. Let's go ahead and see what we have in the cards for you. Hey, Carla Fasci, how are you? Toby, you made it. Hey, sweet soul sister. How are you doing today, ladies? How are you doing? I'll chat with you before I start the collective reading here. I've already noticed a little bit of lagging. Thank you. This is my haircut that I gave myself, a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. It actually turned out okay. I haven't done anything to it. Hey, Rob, how you doing? Thanks for showing. And thank you, Crypta. I appreciate that. Vicky, hi. Good morning. Good morning. Venetia. Irene, you're here. Wonderful to see all of you. Awesome. Claudia, you made a live. I love it. I hope you're doing well. By the way, happy birthday to any and all Libras who are celebrating today or anytime soon. Hi, Rebecca. Oh, thank you for your kind words. I appreciate that. And thank you. Yeah, I was just saying that this is the exact same haircut that I had. My hair is exactly the same as last week. But I think there was something in my water in my house because I use a certain body wash that lathers up really, really good, and it would not lather at all. I mean, I was like, what am I doing? This is like not even foaming at all. Plus, my shampoo would not lather, and that went on for like a week, and then just 2 days ago, my hair is back to normal. My lathering's all back to normal. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, I have to do it myself right now. I just, I got a quick story about my hair. I went to my usual hairdresser back in New York. Loved her. She was awesome. And she knew exactly what to do with my hair. I didn't even have to tell her. Well, she was out on a day that I had an appointment, and there was another new girl there. So she asked if she could do my hair, and I said, okay. She did a great job. She was an awesome person. You know, we talked and we got to the end, and the next thing I know, I went home, and for a couple of days, everybody kept like touching the back of my head like this. And I was like, what is going on? And I'm not real picky about my hair, but what I saw shocked me. She had thinned my hair out because in New York, we can do that without worrying about the humidity. But what she did was at the very end, she slipped. And she thinned way up here. And I had all these chunks sticking out of the back of my head. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. So I did, Rob. Thank you. Oh, I got to tell you a quick story about that. I went to Walmart to grab my few groceries, and all of my credit cards, my debit card, everything, could not use any of it. So that was where I was at. I stayed calm. I was like, it'll be figured out. I don't know what's wrong. There's plenty of money in there, blah, blah, blah. So I go over to the new carrier, who I've already been dealing with since August 28th, finally got exactly what I needed. And I go into the store, and this girl tells me, we don't have an easy button. We don't just have a button we can push and port over your phone. And I'm like, yes, you do. Because I've been in here. That guy right there, Carlos, helped me last week, and I was missing my account number. That's what I had to have. And I didn't have the full number. I had it written wrong. And she's like, well, we can't do it. And she insisted. She kept insisting that she couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. So she wrote down this number and sent me back. And so I went out to my car. I was pissed. I'm sorry. I was like, what the hell is happening in this universe? So I sat in my car. I called right there. She could see me sitting right there because that's where her station was, right inside the window. So I sat there on the phone for 45 minutes, working to get my phone switched over. And it was funny because I was so stressed out at the beginning of the thing. I never caught the person's name who was helping me, but she was very, very calm. She was very patient with me. I was losing it. I mean, not yelling or anything. I was just like so stressed and overwhelmed. So anyways, 45 minutes later, we finally get it all done. And I says, what's your name, by the way? And she says, oh, Sophia. And I'm like, oh, that's funny. Your name keeps coming up on my tarot channel when I roll the dice. And she goes, oh my gosh, I just got chills. And I'm thinking, yeah, I did too. And the weird thing is I says, now I know why that girl inside the store could not help me, because I was meant to connect with her. So there you go. Hey, thank you. Yeah, everybody's hitting that like button pretty good. All right, let's catch up with you guys. Everybody's saying hi to everybody else. Good. So, I mean, it's been crazy. My credit card situation, it boils down to I don't know what happened at Walmart. I'm pretty sure there was a glitch, but there's also a situation with me needing to move money around. Yeah, everything works out. I love your story. I am so happy for you, Rob. I am so, so happy for you. Thank you for sharing that. If anybody missed Rob's story, he was in here last week for the live stream, and he asked a question, and Spirit gave him a very specific answer. And Rob, do you want to tell everyone, or do you want me to? I'm just so happy for you. Hi, Stacy. Keisha, how are you? Did anything make sense yet, Keisha? Kesha? I think that's Kesha. So Rob's story ends with everything that was said in the message for Rob coming true, right down to the fortnight, if you guys remember that. Yes, exactly. Getting your back pay. You got the respect from your boss, which is awesome. Fortnight, there you go. Awesome news. And he wrote the story out. He did a confirmation right there on the channel in the comments under a recent video. So that was awesome. Hi, Ellie. How are you? You are having a grandson. Awesome. Don't you guys just love how Spirit works? I mean, so many people doubt. They really don't believe. And I'll tell you, sometimes I get a little skeptical myself, but then I go, no, don't go there, because you know how it works. Congratulations on the grandson, by the way. I'm doing very well today. I am doing very well. I've been waiting to do this. I'll tell you what, it's been a rough week sleeping. Anybody else been having problems like between 3 and 5 a.m. being woke up and not being able to go back to sleep right away? It's been crazy. I've been hearing other YouTubers saying the same thing. You too, huh? I think last night I finally managed to sleep right. Shalana, how are you? Thank you. I wish you a great day too. And it's afternoon where you're at, so it's noontime here. It got better. Yeah, it got better. My sleep last night was better, but I'm an early riser, or at least I think I am early. I get up anywhere between 10 minutes to 6 and 10 minutes after 6, like clockwork without a clock. I don't have one in my bedroom. And I've been waking up somewhere 1 o'clock, and then 2 o'clock, and then at 3 o'clock, I wake up and I can't go back to sleep. And it's like I toss, I turn, I dream, I'm nightmaring, and it's horrible. But then all of a sudden I wake up and it's 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, what the heck happened? Yeah, that would be really cool. I asked her to stop in if she wanted to. Hi, Sandy Mowry. How are you? Hannah? Is that Hannah Stevens? Hina, maybe? Yeah, she was so sweet. And she lives in Florida too. That is so cool. Yeah, I've been having nightmares and like just tossing and turning. And I don't do nightmares. I just don't. I dream. I have good dreams, but I don't have nightmares usually. And the past, I'm going to say 2 weeks have been horrible. So are we ready to do a reading for you guys? Are we ready? Oh, I wanted to, in case you just came in, happy birthday. Anybody celebrating their birthday today? Barns and chickens and hiding. That's interesting. Barns, chickens, and hiding. I don't know, Allie. Yours is was on the 25th. Happy belated birthday. All right, let me make sure my cards are upright. And I will start your reading for you. All right, everybody's ready. Let's see what Spirit's message is for you for your highest good today. You're welcome, hon. Well, 3 cards came out immediately, but we're not keeping them. You've got the 6 of Swords, the Magician, and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, this is a great start. Right there. You're moving past something. Actually, you're moving into something that's going to build your confidence, I'm hearing. Okay, it's going to work like magic. And then I just heard snake oil remedy. So be careful. If somebody comes to you and says, hey, I've got an easy route for you to get out of something, use caution. But it looks like you're heading into something magical almost, something that does feel really good and brings you confidence. Hi, Cynthia, Rebecca. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. All right, let's go ahead and see what we have for your overall message. Yeah, happy belated birthday to your daughter, Rob. And didn't your other daughter have a birthday recently, or was that me just imagining things, which I do quite a bit lately? Ah, look at this, guys. Look at that. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. I'm telling you, something lucky, something good. It's going to make you feel very confident. I'm feeling more energy with this, but I can't quite pick it out. It's not just confidence. It's like an overall well-being. Okay, same one. All right, let's see what else we've got going on here. It's almost like that's what it is. That's what it is. You knew this would happen. You knew whatever's coming your way. You knew in your gut, in your heart. You may have been waiting for this a long time. You may have been playing your cards right. You kind of know this thing is coming for you. You know it. It's your destiny. It's like, I was meant for this. Oh, I was meant for this. So maybe some of you are going to discover something. She's a Scorpio, huh? I'm a Scorpio rising. No, Aries sun, Scorpio rising, Cancer moon. Put in Aries with a lot of water. Okay, let's see what else we have here. So she didn't just have a birthday. Or is Scorpio coming up after leave? No, she did. She did just have a birthday a month ago. All right, let's see what we have here. Let's see what else we have here. We have a mess. We have cards all over the place. A pentacle. See, something you've been waiting for. You've been waiting a long time for this. The 9 of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. See, it's got roots. It's already something in the works. There we go. Okay. So you've been hanging on, waiting for this, praying for this, standing firm in this belief. Let's see what else we've got here. Temperance. Okay, and this is what's on your mind, how to stay balanced with this. I'm hearing I'm hearing a lot of different things, which means there's a lot of different ways that um, thank you. I did know that. Thank you, Shalana. Some of you is like, how do I balance the money? Others of you, it's how do I keep my cool and not reveal what's happening here? Okay. It's not like you're trying to hide anything from anybody, but it's like you don't want to announce it to the world either. So it could be some of you are coming into some money because you do have the Pentacle. You do have the Wheel of Fortune. So maybe you've gone away or will be going away to a casino or someplace where you might place a bet, a racetrack. And you might hit, like maybe not super huge, but enough that you just don't want to tell anybody that you got it. You kind of want to tell people, but then you don't. So you're kind of balancing out that energy. If this is, yeah, I'm going to leave that there. We're going to leave it there. So be patient with yourself. I mean, yeah, we all balance every day. Hey, Rebecca, how are you? All right. Let's see what we have here. This energy of the Temperance is balance, but it's also the emotional balance about what's happening. So it could be a financial situation. Hey, Mel, how are you? You made it. It could be romantic, but it feels much more financial. Opportunity. Okay, so even if it's not about money, it's an opportunity. All right. Yeah, I was going to say Melinda, but... Oh, no. You're all right. Doesn't matter when you guys show up, as long as you're here. Yeah. All right. You can always replay the reading to hear this message, too. The Four of Cups, okay? Something... I don't get this. Somebody's bored with you, or you are bored with them. Oh, you're pretending. Either you or they are pretending to be bored with the other person. So maybe not showing the interest, maybe not, again, I'm like, you're not talking about it, but look how she's got her hand on this pot of gold over here, this rainbow, okay? So there's something, it's kind of like, I'll tell it when I'm ready to tell it, but right now I'm just going to kind of keep it over here on the back burner. All right, so there is something going on here. And I do feel almost like, I don't know, somebody's waiting for your birthday. Like, it's not, they're waiting to show how they feel about you. Oh, okay, Shalana, so it could be that way for you. But I feel like you are pretending, or they are pretending that they're not interested. They're waiting to kind of surprise you, is what I've got. So this could be anybody. It does not have to be romantic. It could be anybody, but they're going to surprise you here. They're pretending that they're not interested. Now, that could be your energy. If you've got an opportunity coming here, you may be like, oh, I don't know, maybe. But if it's you won at a betting situation, again, you may just be holding back, not revealing what you know, okay? Let's see what else we've got going on here. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, me too, Allie. I don't have time to be bored. I got so much going on. My creativity really keeps me from being bored. I'm never bored. Ever. Never, never, never. All right. Eight of Pentacles here. putting in the effort, being recognized. You're focusing on work. You're working on something or focusing on work here. You're putting the energy in. You're putting the effort into something. You're keeping your focus. All right, let's see what else is happening here. That one's not giving me much information yet. That's your immediate future, and I feel like something's being held back, okay? Again, you could be working on this, not wanting to talk about something here. I'm getting definitely an air of pretending there's no interest. And that could be just to conceal your excitement too. Yeah, like I'm creating right now, and I'm not sharing what I'm creating with anybody because I'm excited about it. So I'm pretending like, oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm creating, but so that it's that kind of energy. All right, in the past here we had the 5 of Swords, headaches, confusion, unable to focus is what I'm getting here in the past energy, but you've got the focus now right here with that 8 of Pentacles. She is definitely focusing. All right. That's good, Shalana. I like that. Yeah, I might feel restless, but I'm never really bored. Oh, thank you. Oh, Rob. Okay. Let me finish this reading and I will answer that question for you, okay? All right, let's see what we have here. Let's finish this. So your energy surrounding this situation, how you feel about this situation. 9 of Pentacles. You've got, see, I'm getting financial freedom here. You've won some money. You're gaining something here that sets you free. It gives you that confidence. So even if you don't win a big amount, it's enough to take care of what you need or what you want. If you've got opportunities, because each one of these pentacles represents an opportunity. And when you're being given the main Ace of Pentacles, that's a gift. That's an opportunity. Okay. And it already has roots. It's already something that's growing. And I do feel like this is something you've wanted for a long time. So independence, happiness, freedom, just a sense of confidence here. Peace, serenity, having enough for yourself and to share with someone else. You may be sharing something here. Let me see what we have. What's going on around you? Oh, any resource that you need, anything that you're wanting, it's right there for you. All you have to do is recognize it and put it into action, which may mean if you need some sort of help, assistance, resource, or you just want it, you may not even need it. You may want it. You have to ask for it. You're not just going to get it. Somebody's not just going to hand it to you. You're going to have to request it. All right, let's see what might be hidden here. What might be going on behind the scenes? A strategy, a plan. There could be a little bit of talk because you're not talking. And again, I keep getting surprise party. I keep getting somebody is just holding back their energy, not wanting to share. There's a plan. There's a strategy. Things are being kept secret for a reason. All right, now this one, I do feel for most of you it is good that they're keeping this a secret. Like they're planning a surprise party, a trip, an event. Okay. Planning something good for your benefit. Now, I do feel like there is somebody, excuse me, they don't want me to tell you this. See, secrets, surprise parties. We're not supposed to talk about those things. I can't pause the video. Oh my gosh. I'm not supposed to talk about this. We'll leave that there. Let's get your last card here. Sorry, guys. It's the hazards of live streaming. Okay, there. I think we're good. King of Cups. Definitely very happy making. Okay, you could have a water sign, divine masculine around you. It does not have to be a male, but a divine masculine. Somebody who's really in control of their emotions. They're happy. They're confident. They may be the one planning this for you, or this could be your energy at the end of this. You know, this feels really, really awesome. Complete happiness, release of fears. Not sure. What do we got on the bottom of the deck? Okay, see, this is somebody you've known for a long time. So a friend could be planning this. And they're juggling. They're really working hard to keep things in balance while they bring this together. They're like trying to keep you comfy, at ease, peaceful. They don't want you to know. And there's the Lover's card too, okay? So that's a pretty good message right there. I hope somebody out there is hitting it big. You're playing something for your birthday, doing something, or somebody's planning an event for you. That would be awesome. Yeah. Let me go back here. Is your housemate doing stuff behind your back, causing problems deliberately, or am I just being paranoid? Serious question. All right. First of all, just like I saw that Allie told you, absolutely trust your gut because your intuition is talking to you. So you're not paranoid, okay? However, what's happening may not be intentional. So let's see what the cards actually say. All right. Because we can interpret messages incorrectly. Again, I don't know what he's doing, he or she is doing specifically. But let's see what's going on, okay? Is your housemate doing stuff behind your back, causing problems deliberately? Okay, so there are problems. And you know that this person is probably the person doing this. I'm keeping your question right in front of me. Knight of Swords. I get a feeling there might be a little bit of anger here about something that happened recently. That your roommate might be a little ticked off at you. You changed your mind about something. You went in a different direction than what they were expecting. And we have the Hierophant and the Chariot. Did you change your mind about a relationship with them? Like how you felt about them? Because that's what they're thinking. Like, I don't know why I'm getting this. I don't know your roommate at all. But I think they expected a commitment from you. Like, a commitment. A major commitment. And they feel like you changed your mind. You changed course. You said one thing and did something different. So let's see what's going on here. Oh my gosh, too many cards coming out here. Yeah, see, something was kept hidden. Either they didn't tell you, you didn't tell them, something didn't, and it came out. I'm getting that it came out. Oh, Rob, this is really good. Talk to your roommate. Talk to him. Say, hey, did I do something? Okay. Is there a reason that I feel uncomfortable? Don't put it on your roommate, housemate. Um, Put it on you. Hey, look, I'm feeling off. I don't know what's going on. Are we good? Do we have something going on? Did I offend you? And then be quiet. Don't say anything, okay? Because this is your outcome here. If you talk about it, you can restore the balance, okay? And have a happy home again. So, I don't know if they're doing it like maliciously. I just feel like they're ticked off and you're feeling the energies. They're feeling defensive. They feel like you may have put them in a corner. But look, everything's about to change, but it's your decision. What do you want, Rob? Rob, look at all these great cards here. All right, Wheel of Fortune, Two of Wands. It's your choice to bring the happiness back. Okay, you can do it. You can make it work. So talk to your roommate, housemate. Roommate's what we say here in the States. All right. My cards are a mess here. So that is good, okay? And no, you're not being paranoid. You're picking up on negative energy from your housemate. Absolutely. So trust your gut. Fortify. Hi, how are you? Now, you know why we say we're not correct about our intuition? I think I spoke about this in the reading the other day. Between your intuition and your emotions. Your emotions are one thing, your intuition is something else. And if your intuition, if you're listening to it, it means you're in alignment. Okay? You're not going to feel negative anything if it's your intuition and it's the right thing for you. If you have any doubts, if you have any fears or any concerns about a decision you're making, that's your emotions. That's your ego. That's the self, the human part. Anytime, yeah, and you can have weird gut feelings that something's not what it should be. That's your intuition saying, hey, you need to be paying attention to what's happening here. You need to dive deeper, okay? Hi, Gila. I think that's how you say that. Gila Sifi? Sifi? Okay. Right at that time, I was reading for Turtle, Earthbound Turtle. Yeah, that's what it felt like. Just something got in there. But sometimes, I'm telling you, when I'm doing a reading, I will be cut off. And that is Spirit's way of telling me, and I'm hearing, don't talk about this. You're giving away too much information. Ah, see? All right. Hi, Monica. I'm asking for a super chat donation to have your question read, okay? Yeah, we all want peace, don't we? Rob, I'm telling you, once you have the conversation, once you actually admit to yourself you're going to do this and you approach it from the I point of view, I think you're going to find out things are not that bad. Elishager, Alicia. Hi, Cynthia. Oh my gosh. All right. And Rob, I don't think I gave your thing a heart, but I did. I meant to. And thank you, Crypto. Let me get that. If Anna Gomez comes in here, let me know. Please speak up. I want to talk to you. Okay, so how will work go? You just upgraded a bunch of equipment and you're feeling a little overwhelmed. Well, let's see. What we have here. Can you tell my energy is a lot different during the day than it is by 6 o'clock at night? All right, let's see what we have here for you, Crypta. Thank you so much for that super chat too, by the way. I'll tell you what, yesterday I had all kinds of blessings. Remind me to tell you right after I do this for Crypta. 7 of Cups. There's options. There is some confusion. There's a little bit of confusion. Got the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You're going to figure this out, okay? You're going to overcome this. Let's see what else we've got coming on here for you. Coming on. So something's coming on board. Oh, look at you go, girl. Look at you go. Now, I know you have a relationship with your mom, Crypta. This could represent her, okay? Can she assist you in easing your stress over this? Or is that the opposite? I think she can help you. I'm hearing she can help you. I don't know why, but I think she can help you in some way. She may not be able to do it herself, but she may be able to guide you, okay? To the right person, the King of Pentacles. Your dad? Interesting energy here. Crypta, I'm getting some really unusual. You've got confusion about who to go to ask for help. I really think if you talk to your mom, she's going to recommend the right person for you. Because you don't have to do this alone. 7 of Pentacles, okay? You're focused on where you've been, what you've been doing, what you need to do. That's what needs to happen. That's what needs to happen. You need to look at where you've been, what you've done that's helped you succeed, who's helped you, who has guided you and given you good information, and where you're trying to get, okay? I think there's a little bit of just a learning curve here. Let's see what else we've got. Your nightmares, there you go. They're there. But fears are just fears, okay? They're not real. They're a belief that we have that all we have to do is stop believing it, okay? And I know that sounds like it's easier said than done, but it's really that easy. Once you decide, I'm not going to believe that anymore, you change your mind. And you can release your fears. You may not know how you're going to do it, but you will. If you can release those fears, Crypta, you will find that your intuition is speaking to you and it will guide you exactly where you need to go, how everything works, okay? How to put it all in place. One more card here. Queen of Wands. Who is the Queen of Wands in your life? Is this your energy? Or is this the person that keeps showing up in the Libra readings for you? For all Libras. And you know what? That's okay. Thank you, Monica. I appreciate that. You'll have to retype your question because there's a lot of chat going on here. Hi, RR. How are you? Oh, she has been. Okay. All right. So that's what I've got for you, Crypta. I think things are going to work out fine if you're willing to kind of contain your fears. Okay. Don't try to put them in a bottle, but tell yourself a fear is just something I'm believing. And if you say, well, I don't believe that anymore, you can stop fearing it. Okay. All right. Good to hear, RR. All right. I was going to tell you guys something. I've already lost it. I'm telling you. So many things going on here. Crypta or Rob, did either of you want an oracle card? And by the way, I am getting, okay. Yeah, just keep going, honey. You're fine. And asking for help when you need help is the most mature thing anybody can do. Oh, we can all walk around and think we know it all and we've got it and we don't need anybody's help. And I don't want to look dumb in front of people, but you know what? It fails every single time when we have that attitude. All right, so focus on asking for the assistance where you need it. Hey, it's like I said, your mom may not be the one who can answer the question for or give you the actual thing you need, but she can help guide you. Okay. All right, I will get you an oracle card there. Turd Rob, you're leaving. Yeah, it's 2:30. All right, you get some sleep. You're very welcome, and I want to hear how that turns out too. I know it's going to turn out well. All right. Any information? Oh, let me get an oracle message for Crypta. Did you specify? Okay. Oh, I'm getting Queen of the Moon. Okay, for Crypta. If this resonates with you, by the way, thank you, Rob. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. All right, surprising you. Happy birthday to any Libras that have come into the room late and are celebrating. Resistance, okay? Now, the first thing I heard and saw was the 9 of Wands, but I heard more of you maybe trying to control too much. Like, again, you feel like you have to do it all yourself, but you don't. There's a lot of different resources here, okay? There's a lot of room for growth. And if you've never been in this position before, then you need a mentor. So somebody who's going to help guide you. And that's exactly what that's about. This is card 25. Okay, so is your birthday on the 25th by any chance? But that's a 7. Lucky 7. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get Monica's question here, which is, okay, when and how you and your kids may be moving into your new beginning. Things will get better. Hi, Alma. You need to make a super chat donation of $10 or more to get a question answered, okay? I'm looking for trying to put your question in front of me, Monica. The chat went on. All right, let's see what we've got. Ace of Swords and 8 of Pentacles. Things are going to work out. You're about to hear good news. You are about to hear good news concerning this. Whatever you've been putting your energy and your time and your money and your focus into, you're about to hear good news. Good news, okay? I keep hearing good news, like it's a girl. Is that possible? Like you may be hearing good news like that too? That's interesting. More can you tell me about this card that just came out, Spirit? Oh my goodness. What is up with the cards? All right. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this is how they came out. Okay. So this was the first card that I was asking for clarification on. That's the Lover's card, which is alignment, okay? Finding agreement with somebody. It does not have to be romantic, even though it says the Lovers. It's about making the right choice, the healthy choice, and getting it, being of like-mindedness. Now, if you'll notice, the roles are reversed here. The male is pregnant, the female is not, okay? So there's a unique opportunity in this situation. This could be something that you've been wanting since you were a child with a 6 of Cups. You've got the 9 of Cups happiness here. This is what you've always wanted. You've worked towards, you've been doing, all right? And the Wheel of Fortune has turned in your favor. So I'm getting that you're about to receive really, really good news, especially something that you were disappointed or fearful that you would not get. You changed your energy about how you were seeing the situation, and you, instead of feeling fearful and negative, you changed your outlook and said it's going to be positive. And if you haven't done it yet, that's Spirit's advice for you right now. Don't doubt that it's going to happen. Know it's going to happen, and just keep living your life, okay? And it will. Everything will go the way it's supposed to. Okay, let me see what we have here. Shalana, you're 925 from South Africa. Hello. I have no idea, honey. Usually YouTube will have it come up about the same, all right? Or in your currency. You have 2 girls? That's funny. I did feel like it was daughters. You're welcome, sweetheart. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to get some blessings coming in here for the general collective, okay? Something's about to come to an end that was disappointing. So if you've been feeling down or out about something, it is about to end. Hello to everybody in here. If you have never been in before, please say hi. Let us know where you're from. My name's Laurie. I am your Empress Energy channel owner, okay? So you know you're in the right place. And we have an awesome community of very friendly people here. So get to know each other. What was I going to tell you? Oh, I know what I was going to tell you. Right now, the birth charts are on hold, okay? The birth chart interpretations. If you're interested in that, let's wait till after Libra season or towards the end, and we'll see how things go. Hi, Clayton. Ha! That's funny. I'm pretty sure your name came up on the letter dice the other day. I think, Monica, you might have too. Jacqueline, hi there. Idaho. Good to see you guys. Oh, thank you so much for that conversion there, Rebecca. That was sweet of you. That's for Alma. Yeah, it looks like a ton. It does, I'm telling you. So anyways, we have an awesome community here. Allie is one of my most vocal members of the group. She likes to welcome people in, especially if I'm reading or whatever. And I appreciate you, Allie, and your energy and making sure that everybody feels welcome. Let's get some blessings here. I interrupt myself so many times. I'm running a birthday special for Libras, okay, on personal readings. Don't apologize. I just thanked you. That was a compliment, Allie. The personal readings. I'm running a Libra season special from now until the midnight, the last day of Libra season. And all you have to do is email me and I will send you the prices and how it works, okay? So go ahead. And email me and I'll let you know what that is, okay? Let's go ahead and see what we have here for blessings for my lovely, lovely Libras, cross watchers, and channel fans. Ah, yeah, you do still have your own sec in use. Let's see what we have for blessings for the community. A knot. Uh-oh, I've got the wrong deck here. There it is. There it is. Whoop, there, mayonnaise. Whoop, mayonnaise. All right, let's see what the blessings are. Does anybody want to know what things to look for that may not be good? All right, you've got the key, a successful outcome to your problems. So you're working on it. You're finding the solution. Again, I'm getting big time. If you can't find the answer, you may need to talk to somebody. The first thing I heard was a locksmith. So even though you have the key, something may not be working right, and you need to ask for help, okay? Did I not answer you, Vicky? Because I'm pretty sure I did. Of course, somebody else said that they never got Monica, a different Monica, emailed me. And I didn't see my response either, but I know because I write your names down so that I make sure I do send them. So, and there might have been a glitch if it came in on the day that I converted internet and phone service. All right. You have to email me though. I can't just send it because I don't know who to send it to. All right. So I need you guys to email me first. A bridge. So a solution, an answer that brings things together. Successfully overcoming a problem. Okay. Successfully overcoming your problems. Boom, shakalaka laka la. Whoop, whoop, there it is. Oh, hey, Shan. How are you? Good to see you. All right, what have we got here? We've got the stork. News of a birth or a new business opportunity. All right, and then you got, look, the unicorn, that unique opportunity. Use your intuition to make the beneficial changes that you need to make, okay? So there's trusting your gut, asking for advice, and something is not what you expect it to be. It's unique. It's different. So you may bulk against it, resist it a little bit at first. I'm hearing the name Kubrick. Kubrick. K-U-B-R-I-K. Kubrick. Let's see what else we've got here. Oh, it is you, Monica. Okay. I'm telling you, I don't know. Even Sophia, when she was on the phone with me, trying to convert my mobile service over, the troubles I was having, if I did not have her there to talk me through it, there was no way it was going to happen. And I still have a phone number that we don't know where, I know where it came from originally, but I don't know anything else about it. Oh, thank you, Claudia. You did get my response, or you did email me, Vicky. If I have not responded, please email me again. Like I said, I've changed my internet service. I'm getting a free year of service with my new company on my mobile phone. So I'm happy with that. And then it's a set price for life after that. Lion, it's time for you to act. It's time for you to physically or verbally, I'm hearing verbally, say something, do something. No more holding back, okay? No more holding back. I keep hearing Leonardo or Leo or Nardi, N-A-R-D-I-E, Nardi. Now, I think that's probably somebody's nickname for Leonardo. Well, let's get you one more. Yeah, every little penny helps, I'll tell you. I finally was able to cancel a subscription that I've had for years that they kept raising the rate and I kept trying to cancel it. I'm telling you, for 3 months, I was on that computer almost every day trying to cancel that thing. And all I kept getting was the runaround. So I finally had to go to the bank and just put a stop payment in. I can't, if you want to email me, Venetia, I'll tell you, but I can't, like, just tell everybody because it may not be available in your area. Hi, Teresa. How are you? All right. You already emailed me. Email me again, Vicky, because obviously if you didn't get a response from me, it didn't go through. I'll send you the information, okay, hon? The chain of events that will affect your life are in motion. You need to take action. In fact, I'm hearing these go together. Once you start the process, it becomes a chain. One thing leads to another, and it all links together, and it's going to show you that you are on the right path regarding some aspect in your life. So it's going to be different for all of you, okay? But you're definitely heading in the right direction. All right. My air conditioner has done it again. For some reason, at this time of day, it decides it's just going to do one of two things. It's set at 77 degrees, and it's off by 2 degrees. So it'll either go way hot or it will go way cold. And right now, it's in the way hot. It has not turned on for quite a while. Hi, Glenn Dallas. How are you? Glenn, I know I'm not saying that right. I have Venmo. It's on my channel, Haley. All my links are on my channel. Yeah, this is all good news. Definitely good news here, Crypto. Yeah, check with your major carriers. I mean, this one is a big carrier. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they're everywhere because they were in New York as well as Florida, but they may only be East Coast. I don't know. But a lot of the companies are offering, I saw somebody was offering $19 a month for mobile service. And other people are paying like $300-400 for 2 lines. I don't understand it. I don't get that at all. All right, let's get a large spirit animal here. Call you Glenda? Okay, thank you for that. I haven't received a notification yet. Actually, I've got a message here. Let's see. Yes, I did. I did get it. Okay, just so you know, Allie. I have it. Let me see if there's anything else here. I need to print that. Oh, let me do it from here. All right. So I did receive it, Allie. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, and I had them come and service it, and I will never have anybody come out and fix it unless it's totally broken down. I will never have anyone do oh, it's just a service package, because then they want $800 for nothing. I actually have a Glenda in the park. That's Glenda the Good Witch, too. Or is that Glinda the Good Witch? Bueno, very good. $600 a month for what? Oh, for the phones? Oh, thank you so much for that reminder, Allie. Okay, that's what I wanted to tell you. So, I had the bad situation with Walmart refusing my cards, and then I go to this place to switch my carriers, and that took forever, and I was so stressed. So I come home, I think it was the next day, and I'm getting ready to leave the house to go play cards with my friends. And my neighbor next door comes over, and we're pretty close. He's an older man. I help make sure he's okay. And anyways, he came over to the house and brought me 8 pieces of pre-grilled chicken. He grilled them. He had just grilled them, cooled them down, and brought them over to me. And I thought that was absolutely awesome. I think he's hinting that he wants another pot of my homemade cabbage roll stew. He fell in love with that one. But anyways, that was super nice. So that was a blessing. Oh, and then I went to play cards, and the elderly woman that I play with, she's like, I think 86. Anyway, she's like, do you like crocheted things? And I'm like, yeah, why? And she's like, because I have this bag and it's like really cool. And this is like for your fruits and stuff like that when you go to the market. And I actually have a market right around the corner, all right, where I go on the weekends and get my fresh vegetables. So I was like, that's super awesome. And then another neighbor was like, I have a chair that I don't want. As long as you come get it, you can have it. So I was like, yeah, okay. So 3 major blessings all in one day. And I mean, think about this. The food came when I couldn't use my cards to get food. That was crazy. That was absolutely crazy. She's like, will you use that bag? And I'm like, absolutely. I've been looking for a bag to take into the market because I don't like taking in bags where they can't see inside. And I have like a Publix chill bag. So it's like lined. But I feel so awkward because what I do is I pick things up and then I hand the bag to them. Now, most of the workers there know me, but every now and then they have new people, covering for the regulars. So that freaks me out. So having a bag where they can clearly see what I have in the bag and that I'm not hiding anything makes me feel better. Yeah, no, not the wobbly leg chair. I'm going to show you my chair that I have that I absolutely love this chair. I'm going to turn the camera around really quick. Can you see this chair right here? I absolutely love it, but the bottom came out of it. Literally, it blew out. And what I had been doing was just putting a piece of finished wood, like a piece of shelving, in underneath the cushion and sitting in that. Well, that's okay, but the cushion on the chair itself is only, a couple of inches thick. So it's kind of, eh. And it kept sliding out. The wood kept sliding out. So I asked somebody if they would cut me a piece of plywood or something. I would buy it and they could just put it in there. Well, they took the chair and then they pushed the stuff up underneath thinking that would be great. But the problem is all that stuff, all the springs and the cushioning are not where they're supposed to be. So anyways, I had been talking about needing a different chair and she offered it to me. Yes, I love Dragonflies. Check out the cool pillow I got at the thrift store for $1. And it was brand new, still had the tag on it. I'm telling you, absolutely. I mean, and this is what I say. I have always said throughout my whole life, if I need something, I receive exactly what I need. It may not be what I thought I needed, but I get exactly what I need. I am blessed. I love thrifting too. I can't do any right now. Yep. So I had to share. I had beautiful blessings. I thought that was awesome. I thought that was, and then on top of that, since I moved in this place and started playing the, community games, cards and dominoes and stuff like that, I wasn't winning. I might win once in a while, but overall, no. And that's not me. I'm like a big time winner. I mean, I know I can expect big winnings. Well, my luck turned around about a week ago. And I actually played dominoes the other night, and Mexican train dominoes for those who know it. And literally, I had probably one of the lowest possible scores you can have. And I lost only 3 hands out of 12. So that was crazy. 13 hands out of 13 rounds. I only lost 3. And of course, I did have I was over 100 points, but still, it was awesome. And then I won 2 different sets of games we were playing last night. You have a Dragonfly tattoo? Oh, I'm so glad to hear your day is turned around, Allie. I had a day like that the other day. My daughter, talked to her and she did too. All right, let's get you guys an oracle message here from the spirit animals. Oh, yeah. I don't ever stay down. I mean, I don't care how bad my day is, whatever's going on, I turn it around. I am not going to sit in misery like I used to, worried and stressed and fearful. And honestly, I think the best thing that ever hit me was when I realized that every bit of information we have was given to us by a human being. Every bit. Everything we know, everything we think we know, everything we believe has come from a human being. The words of God that are in the Bible have been so manipulated that they're not even, and that just angers me because it says right in the Bible. If you read the original Bible in Latin, you'll know that what is being said nowadays is being used to manipulate people. However, that wasn't my point. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. You may not have all the answers, but you will know what you need to know when you need to know it. Okay? Yeah, unfortunately, if nobody knows this, and I'm not here to dissuade anybody from religion, I think there's benefits to every religion. And this is an open channel, okay? Spirit, there is a big higher power that's above us all. You can call it whatever you want to call it. It's your relationship with your higher power, okay? But the Bible itself, if you know, was written by human beings, and the documents that it was based on were not even found until like 800 years after Jesus walked the earth. And I do believe Jesus walked the earth. I do. I believe he was a preacher. I believe he wanted the best for everybody out there. And he has a direct connection to our higher power. Oh, yeah. Like me too. That's why I say OMG. But no, I mean, you know, it's true. There's power in understanding and having faith. Why would your higher power want to see you suffer? I don't believe that. All right. So everybody is entitled to their own beliefs. Yeah. All right, let's get this card out here. So I just lost a whole bunch of viewers. Sorry. Okay, let's get back on track. Let's see what the spirit animal oracle messages. Look at this. You aren't going to believe. You are not going to believe what just came up. Look at that. It's the dragonfly spirit. And it says, truth transcends the illusions. When you know, you know. And there's nothing that can block your view. Oh my goodness. And we were just talking about the dragonflies. Oh my gosh. Yeah, nice. You got a pin on you, Rebecca, with a blue dragonfly. Awesome. Yeah, happy chills. I mean, I'm telling you, spirit is connected. By the way, that's card 22. Double alignment, stability. All right. Dragonfly spirit is here to remind you of the wisdom and the truth that is available to you at all times in the hidden realms. Just as a dragonfly catches your eye with its reflective wings and body, dragonfly spirit appears to tell you to pay attention to the truth beyond the illusion and recognize the insights that come seemingly out of nowhere. You'll know it when you're meant to know it. Peeking through from behind the veil. In the realm of spirit, there's far more wisdom than you can perceive with your 5, 6 senses. And there is a deep knowing that you are not separate or alone, for a higher power recognizes you and loves you beyond measure, okay? Beyond measure. loves you, doesn't hate you, doesn't want to see you burn in hell. Ugh. Fears dissipate as you realize you are embraced by the nurturing force that is everywhere, always in communication with you. Are you in tune and listening to what's being offered to you? Landing when you are preoccupied, the dragonfly spirit offers this message. You exist in unity with everything, including the protective spirits who share their wisdom, and you are being asked or being nudged along the path that your soul needs to travel to have the experiences that it's wanting. Love exists in many different forms, and sometimes we overlook it when we don't recognize a particular form of love. Pay attention to the signs now. They remind you that each of us have inspired dreams seamlessly sewn into the fabric of the invisible world. And there is a great consciousness that exists in the seemingly empty spaces, guiding us on our journeys. Open yourself up to the truth, letting the wisdom of the hidden realms inform you, providing insights that your conscious mind overlooks. Wow. That was intense. That was confirmation. I mean, come on. The chair, right, and then the dragonfly right after that. You're welcome, Irene. I hope you're doing well. Hi, Carla. Yeah, that's pretty cool, isn't it? That bag. And I think it's great because it's got like all the vegetable colors in it. You know, lettuce and bananas, oranges, all of it. So this is cool. This is totally cool. All right. So looks like it might be time to go unless you guys have something more you want to talk about. Do you have any questions about the channel, about what's you can expect? I'm still working on that website. I couldn't do anything with it until after I got the service. And I'm telling you, I'm one person and I'm trying to do it alone. I've tried to get people to come on board, including my daughter. She doesn't have time. She's got 5 kids now. But anyways, hi, Peggy Sue Jean. Aw, that's sweet. Yeah, my daughter's was too. Yes, I mean, everything's been a blessing. I mean, it's all working out. Everything's happening the way it's supposed to. And that's the thing I've learned about life is there's no stress, and worry does not do us any good. It does not accomplish anything. Yeah, I'm trying. That comes with a website. So, my daughter did show me how to use AI to generate images. But since it's a free service, I kind of zoom through my free amount of time each time I sit down to do it, which is, it's not that long. So, yeah, so it takes time. I have to wait 24 hours before I can go further. But I've got one image for your Empress energy that I think I'm going to be able to use on coffee mugs, shirts, stickers, something like that. So those should be coming out maybe just before Thanksgiving, right around there. Oh, you're welcome, Monica. I'm so glad you could make it and that you did get my second response. I looked and I did not see an answer, but I had your name written on my list, and I don't write it down until I hit that send button. I have a whole process so that I make sure I do things the right way. Well, I don't sell the decks, but I can give you the links to what they are. Hi, Addie. I'm still here. I'll hang out for a little bit longer. I enjoy my community. I love being here. Hi, Letty. How are you? Addie Gaddy. How did things go? Now you have a big family. Hi, Sam Ray. I think you say it Ray. Samria. Oh, well, thanks. I appreciate that. You know, it's funny because I've heard that my whole life. You're like my cool sister. You're like my cool aunt. You're like my cool mom. Do you remember? Oh my gosh. You remember that song, Stacy's Mom, Top 40? My daughter's friends were like, her male friends were like, Stacy's mom. Yeah. Unfortunately, I think there's a great exhaustion happening around the world. Oh, that's funny. That name is my daughter's. Oh, but the nice and cool version. I appreciate the compliment, Allie. That's too funny. Oh my goodness. I do love you guys. This is where I get to laugh. This is where I get to be me and just relax and have fun and, not have to worry about saying the wrong thing to the wrong person because I've been so intolerant lately. Really. Venetian, maybe? Hi, how are you? Oh, you're welcome, Vicky. I enjoy having everybody here. I wonder. I did go to university, but I did it in the United States in New York. Well, happy birthday to you. Yes, you have the 9s. You definitely have the 9s going on. What is today's date? I don't even know. Yep, that's another 9. Hi, Jacqueline. How are you? Did you just sign up for the early release membership? That's awesome. Yeah, speaking of, I apologize, everybody. I usually get your upcoming week reading done. It would have come out this morning. Tech, I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on, but I've been having trouble getting things uploaded. So you can expect it hopefully in the morning, okay? Awesome. I'm so glad you joined. You're going to appreciate the weekly readings ahead of the upcoming week. Also, everybody remember, please keep in mind that even though a video is an hour and a half long, it does not mean you have to watch the whole video in one sitting. You can sit down, start watching it, and come back to it. You can save it. You can bookmark it. You can put it in a playlist to watch later, especially if you start a reading and you're really into it and you've got to go ahead and create a playlist on your channel. Ladarius, how are you? You're welcome, Letty. Happy birthday. I hope you're having an awesome day, and I wish you a year of happiness, friends, family, fun, and abundance. That is awesome. Happy birthday to anybody celebrating Libra season. For joining as a member, would you like to ask one question? I will give you one question free today. Jacqueline. Just go ahead and drop it in the comment. Wonderful. I'm glad to hear it was good. Addie, we have to do the donation, the super chats. It's the only way I can be fair to everybody. And since she just signed up for a paid membership on the channel, that's why I'm offering her a question. I think Jacqueline may be typing. can't tell. Let's go ahead and pull another Spirit Animal Oracle message for the collective. Okay, so if you have a question in mind and okay. All right, will you reconcile with pure intentions with Dave? All right, let's see what's going on here. I've got a deck. I don't know if you're familiar with it, yes or no. And it also has an oracle message, so let's see what comes out. Let's see what comes out here for you, Jacqueline. And you can take this any way that it resonates with you, okay? So if it makes sense to you and it feels in alignment with you, take it, okay? Looks like it's saying no. It looks like maybe this time has passed. It says here, the bird of happiness has prepared a delightful surprise for you, but it's not here just yet. Down the road, there will be an unexpected success, a flawless feeling of completion. You will be gifted by fate with the exquisite tools that you need to eventually find the effective self-realization that you need. Just remember that hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work at all. Actually, that says doesn't work hard, but I heard at all. I'll let you take a screenshot of that. All right, so no felt like a soft no, but it also felt like something bigger and better is coming in here for you. Okay, so keep that in mind. The qualities that you're seeking with this relationship, I'm hearing you're going to find them in another relationship, and it's going to be much more satisfying. I don't know what that really means. Uh-oh, Allie. Whoop, there, mayonnaise. Oh, Venetia, are you in as an early release too? Awesome. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Mary Rogers. Bye, Irene. I love you. Have a blessed and beautiful day. You're welcome, Jacqueline. Love you, soul sister. Take care of yourself. All right. We have Psychic Sylvia. Thank you so much for that super chat. What does the universe have to tell you? Let's see what's coming up. I'm actually being told to get you start with a spirit animal card. Panther Spirit. Take back your power. Reclaim who you are. You know who you are. You've got a lot of wisdom. You've got a lot of strength. You've got a lot of soul. All right. You need to look yourself in the mirror and say, am I being true to myself, or am I giving away all of my authority, my power, my confidence to somebody else? All right. Let's see what's going on. And look, that's card 44. Okay. So that's an 8. It's all about internal. You finding that balance, restoring yourself. Look. Empress energy. Own your personal Empress energy. Be yourself. You have to be open to receiving. I think you closed yourself off from some energies, something like you may not even be consciously aware that you're in denial about something, sweetheart. All right, you're about to create something new as long as you can open yourself up to that energy that needs to be opened. That's funny. I put this Empress card down on the Dragonfly. So truth transcends the illusion. So that is for you. Okay, go back if you are just coming in and find out about the Dragonfly spirit. Let's see what else we have here for you. Oh, look at this. Happy home, happy life, a lot of stability. I mean, you've got the King of Cups, emotional stability, but you've got celebrations, joy, happiness. There could be a birthing in your family. I am getting a childbirth, but I'm also getting that somebody else in the family may be opening a business. And my right ear just started ringing when I said that. Okay. And it's already stopped. So that was definitely for you. All right. Good news there. Thank you so much, Addie. Let's see what we have here. Thank you. Did I give you a heart? Yes. Okay. Thank you, Sylvia. I appreciate that. All right. You're working now and you just noticed a posting error in cash application. Will this affect your work ethics in your job, which you will be on October 7th for 3 months? Let's see what we have in store for you, Addie. I know it's Patty. Hi, Patty. Let's pull out the Celtic Dragon and see what's going on here. I'm leaving the Dragonfly spirit out here for everybody because we all need for the truth to transcend any illusions, any blinders we're wearing, anything about ourselves we're not admitting. We need to see the truth. And if people around us are trying to pull the wool over our eyes, we need to be aware of that too. Seven of Pentacles. Focus on work. Focus on what you've already developed, what you've grown. Be at peace, I'm hearing with this one. This card right here is very peaceful. Everybody's relaxed. Okay, so I'm not seeing a big issue. You know, there's a feeling of like disappointment, but not major repercussions here. If this is something you need to speak up and admit to, I would be the one to call it out instead of letting somebody else find the mistake and calling you out. There you go. The Magician. Turn this around. Do what needs to be done, okay? Trial and error, okay? But this could turn out very magical for you. Oh, you've got the Hanged Man on the bottom of the deck, and Spirit told me to stop and let you know. You might have to sacrifice your ego. You might have to just stand up and say, hey, I made an error, or I found this error. You know, it wasn't intentional, and nobody ever makes an error intentionally on their own behalf. So if you made a mistake, owning up to it is going to be your best policy. Look at this. Eight of Pentacles. All right. And that's about your reputation at work. The Eight of Pentacles is about your reputation. So I think you're going to be fine here, honey. I think you're going to be fine. Queen of Wands. She's been showing up for every Libra reading just about. All right, so Queen of Wands, take the lead. Okay, you're not the boss, but take the lead. Take charge. Be courageous. Be brave. Trust your instincts. Do the right thing. Okay? Don't worry about what other people are going to say and do. If you stand up and do the right thing, nobody's going to hold that against you in a negative way. All right, so own it. That's what I'm hearing. Thank you for that. All right. Love you too, Irene. Good deal, Addie. That's exactly what you want to do. Anna, I'm so glad you are here. Oh my gosh, girl. I keep trying to get back to you in the email. I'm going to answer your question right now. Happy birthday, girl. Happy birthday. I hope you've been you're sad today. Oh no. All right. I'm going to do a free question for you because I didn't answer it in your personal reading. I apologize. So please, I know what your question is about where you live. Okay, so let's get an answer for you. And if you want something else, let me know. All right, yeah, I'm sorry, honey. I'm sending you great big hugs, teddy bear hugs. All right, so let me ask that question that I did. I don't know how I did that. Missed that portion of the question. I think it was not meant to happen at that time. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to see, I'm here now and Spirit's calling me to remember it, but during that reading I was not supposed to talk about that. All right, let's see. Let's see. Oh, Time to move. Time to move. Hi, Anne. How are you? Thank you for being here. So right there is your yes or no answer. It's time to move. Let's see if we can find out more about maybe where. Something in the future. Someplace by water. You know the answer. You know the answer. You definitely feel more at peace. Okay, this is peaceful. The World card. These are peaceful energies. So you know the answer. And if you don't feel like you do, you need to go get back to nature. You need to take some time to be away from other people, out of your normal element. Okay? And kind of think about what works best for you. Okay? Think about what works best for you, but also, you know, like, who do you feel closest to? Where do you feel like everything, your mind, body, and spirit are all together? Where do you feel the most peace, the most calm? This is big. You've got this one, huh, Ellie? Look at this, the 8 of Pentacles. Your reputation, your work, how you feel. Look how peaceful this person is working. They're not hammering at the pentacles like we usually see in the traditional. This one's sitting back and just being like, yeah, I'm really into this, okay? I feel good about this. I can do this forever. We have a skull here. I could do this forever. You want to know specifically? I think you know. I'm hearing you know the answer. But I will get you. You know what? I just realized what I'm going to do in the future. I got to make a note. Okay. All right. Let's see how we can find a specific place for you. I'm telling you, by water in nature. I'm hearing that. By water in nature. Water could be the ocean, but it could also be a lake. A lake. I'm getting a lake in, yeah, I'm getting a lake or a river in North Carolina. There's something falls, waterfalls. My favorite color is this color right here. That's why I use it as my tablecloth in my readings. You're not happy where you're at, okay? Even though you're by water, but you still need to be by water. And I'm getting a lake, and I'm getting North Carolina. Your home, now the home you live right now is near water, a falls, or where you are thinking. I don't know why this is, there's a place like home. Like, there's no place like home. You know where you want to be. Okay? And again, look at this. This is the Queen of Swords, not the Queen of Cups. Look what's in the background. Water. Okay, so I can only tell you what I'm getting here. And that's a waterfall. That's water coming down, and she's sitting up high on a cliff, okay? And so, like, overlooking Rocky Mount. Rocky Mount. This is all areas I know, too, in North Carolina. I'm hearing Rocky Mount, Raccoon Mountain. Chittenango, Ruby Falls, Ruby Falls. You're at the beach in North Carolina. Okay. I keep hearing all this North Carolina, but you're ready for a change, okay? You know what the answer is. You know what the answer is. That may not be the type of... Yeah. Hang on one second there, Venetia. I'm not sure that it's the coast that you're supposed to be on. I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling more inland. I'm feeling like Chittenango area. I know that's Tennessee. Ruby Falls. But over towards that area, what do they call that? The 7 states area. That may be more, let's see. So you have a choice between Virginia. Okay, that might be. I can't pin this down. Why can't I pin this down? All right, do you have 2 specific places in mind? Like, are you just saying North Carolina, Virginia? Because that's how it feels. Like, it's so wide open. But I'm getting that you literally have specific areas that you're thinking about. So I think you may be going back and forth. Oh, well, you say you're confused. You're torn. All right. Let me finish this. All right. Let's see if we can get... Okay. If it's Virginia, it's a yes. If it's North Carolina, let's get a yes or no. Is it Virginia? This says yes. Okay, now I also want to do... I'm going to read this to you. It says, fate will open its gates of fortune to you, but not until you are actively involved in the resolution process. You have to make up your mind. You will discover the resources that you need by accepting an unexpected offer. This is going to bring you stunning success and that rare chance to completely improve your life. So, Spirit's saying Virginia. All right, I'm not even going to tempt fate there. Spirit's telling me to leave that alone. All right. So, Venetia, thank you for your donation. What does the universe have to tell me for your immediate future? All right, let's see what we have in store for you. Anna, I hope that helped. I hope that actually gave you the impetus that you need to finally make up your mind, okay? Once you make up your mind, everything can go smoothly, okay? And if you're unhappy where you're at, it's time for the change. All right, so let's see what the immediate future has in store for you. Ooh, look at that, Venetia. Justice, okay? And justice is not blind here. Somebody is seeing the truth, and the truth is going to be revealed. Okay, now, this is either over a spat. I know your situation, okay? And I'm not getting that that's what the grief situation. There's something else going on here. There will be justice. All right. Something will come into balance. It is, now that I said that, part of it is that, but most of it is something totally separate than what you're even thinking. Okay. So this is, keep your mind wide open here. Keep your mind wide open. You've got the 7 of Pentacles. You've got the Ace of Cups. and you've got the Sun card here. So your life is about to change, okay? But you have to, there's something that you have to find the balance in yourself. And I'm hearing it has something to do with feeling like you're to blame. You're not to blame. The truth, okay? Really look at the situation for what it is. Don't, oh my gosh. The truth transcends the illusion. Don't hold yourself responsible for something you had nothing to do with. You could not control that. You could not do that. Okay? So there's something very good coming your way. The truth, clarity, justice, understanding. Your heart's going to be open again. You're going to start feeling alive. The magic's brewing, okay? The energy is surrounding you. It's not fully engaged yet, but it is coming. I'm going to get you Virginia Beach or Wilmington, North Carolina. All right, well, I got that it was just a Virginia answer, okay? Yeah, I can see where, I can feel the energies, Anna, where you were going back and forth. But once you make up your mind, commit to it, and you'll be fine. You're going to enjoy it. Beautiful things coming. There you go. All right, Shan, good to see you. I hope you can make it next week. I always do a reading or a live stream on Saturdays. I'm probably going to do it about this time of day because I got a lot more energy than in the evening. So noontime or 1 o'clock, right around there. All right. So Cheyenne, have a great day. And we'll talk to you soon. All right. I was going to get another oracle card here for the collective. Let's see what else we have going on here. Yeah, I have much more energy. I'll tell you, and the lighting was horrible for the evening one. I mean, it made me all like shadows, and I looked at one picture and I was like, oh my gosh, I look evil. I don't have the energy at 6 o'clock at night, which is unfortunate for a lot of my people that are overseas, but they can watch on the rewind. But it's always more fun to have them here. All right, let's see what we're going to get as an oracle message from the Sacred Forest for the general collective. And thank you, each of you, for your questions. I am a sun baby, okay? I literally, from the time I was born, I was supposed to be born in California. I ended up being born in New York because my family raced home. Definitely a sun baby. And I am lacking in vitamin D. The humidity here where I live in Florida, I'm trying to get used to it. It's still affecting me. But I'm not outside like I used to be. I'm not gardening. I'm not out. I'm hardly able to walk right now. And I just had a thought. I stepped on a nail about 7 or 8 months ago, and a rusty nail. And at the time I was like, oh, I don't have to worry about it. I'm pretty sure I got a tetanus shot somewhere around 2019. Now I'm beginning to wonder because obviously my memory's not great. Hi, Starling. How are you? So it's 7:42 p.m. where you're at, Rebecca. Sorry about that. Venetia, I wish I could. It's good news. You just have to hang in there, okay? You just have to hang in there. Everything, you're about to receive the justice you're seeking, and you are not to blame at all. I know that. Let's see what we've got from the Sacred Forest Oracle message. Enlightenment. Again, truth transcends the illusion. So we have card 19, which is a 10. This is the reaching the next level. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. All right, let's see what we've got from the author. What more we can glean here? All right, so the spirit of the forest temple says, Positive changes are coming. You are lightening up, feeling buoyant and free. And if you aren't yet, you will be. Venetia, I am hearing this is specifically for you. Hi, Zena. Let's see what we have here. Your connection to spirit is deepening. Venetia, everybody. Old beliefs about who you are and what you deserve in life are falling away. See, I'm telling you, you are worthy. You're fine. You're not. Think more positively of yourself, Venetia. All right. And this is all going to be replaced by incredible new paths for you. So beautiful card here. Beautiful message. Enlightenment. And see that truth transcends the illusion. Okay. I also feel like this dragonfly, doesn't it almost feel like it's rising like a phoenix? So coming up from the ashes, coming up from the depths. That's a beautiful message for you guys, for all of us. Yeah, this deck is the Sacred Forest. It is really, really pretty. This is the last one I bought. I can't invest anymore just yet, but I did find a couple of decks. So I don't know if on my website is my Amazon wish list, but I do have one. If you look up your Empress Energy Tarot, there's a wish list on there too. Yeah, exactly. Like the lotus flower here. I think that's oh no, that's a poppy. Anyways, it looks fiery, like it's coming up from the ashes, rising, spreading its wings, enlightened. So, all right, let's see what we have next. Oh, Psychic Sylvia. Let me see what we have. Did my sister get money from my mom's death? If not, how did she get money? All right, let me see what I can find out for you. Let's start with a yes or no. Did she actually get money from your mom's death? And I'm sorry to hear about the passing of your mother. No, she didn't. No, it says no. Okay, the message doesn't go with that. I'm going to draw another card. Did your sister receive money specifically from your mother's death? Like, all right. These don't make sense, Sylvia. These answers are not making any sense. I've never had that happen before. Let me try something different here. My nose is itching. And what's that saying? My nose itches, I'm going to kiss a fool. Well, let's use the money deck. See what's going on here. Let's see. I'm getting that there was some money received, but not what you're thinking. Okay. It was what she was supposed to get. Okay, this is what wasn't making any sense. I kept hearing a loan. Like, I'm getting that your mom there was a loan. There was something purchased and it was supposed to be paid for by your mother. That's what I'm getting here, okay? Like, I'm not getting a will where she received, as the executor, she took all the money. I'm not getting that. I mean, the first answer out was an absolute no, okay? I'm hearing that there was a transaction between your sister and your mom, and your sister's just receiving what was hers. Okay. Let me see if I can find out where her money came from. Can we find out where this money that you see come from? Page of Cups. It was a gift from someone else. Somebody else gave her money. All right. It was not your mom. It was not your mom. In fact, she received a big chunk of money. She was under contract. She did some sort of freelance work because she was short change on money. She created something. She didn't tell anybody about what she was doing, okay? No. So she may not be proud of how she earned that money, and that's why she will not tell you. I'm getting that it's just she's not proud of it. I'm not saying she did anything illegal or anything else, but there's definitely a little bit of there was some like chains, restrictions, manipulations. So there was some stuff going on that maybe she just doesn't want to talk about, okay? Hi, baby CJ. How are you? Let's see what else we can find out here, Sylvia. There's the chains again. Okay, this is the devil energy. See, I'm getting here that energy and you're feeling like you're tied up in this and you need to let it go. All right, let it go. Temperance. Queen of Cups. You have to be satisfied with what is. All right. That's the wheel, okay? You're not going to move forward until you let this go. You're just going to continue to be angry and fighting for nothing, okay? There is nothing there. There's nothing there. The two cards I just saw were the Eight of Pentacles, and then this card was sticking out, the Empress energy. Yeah, my sister was made the executor of my stepmom's will. And this is funny. She was, okay, I have a full-blooded sister and two half-sisters. So my full-blooded sister, who was not my stepmother's child, other than she did legally adopt us, okay, but no blood there. I was the scapegoat. She was the golden child. So two very bad positions to be in. But anyways, she made my sister, my full-blooded sister, the executor of the will. And then when she passed, my sister took all the money and didn't give any of us our portion that we were supposed to receive. And my two half-sisters, who hated me, called me up telling me I needed to tell her to give them their money. I'm like, it's money, people. It's money. It's not your money. If it's not in your hands, it's not your money. If somebody wants to gift you something, you're going to receive it. If it's not meant for you, you're not going to receive it. I never looked back on that money. I don't give a crap. And they still fight about that money. Still fight about it. So, what do you want to live your life with, Sylvia? Do you want to continue to fight over something that's not there? Do you want to hate your sister for the rest of your life because you think she got something that you didn't? I don't think that you want to do that. I don't know what Yep, we can absolutely care about our family and not be around them. They've chosen not to be in my life, and I'll tell you, my life is a lot less dramatic, drama-filled. Hi, Candace. How are you today? So choose your battles. Choose what's important to you. If money was meant for you, you would have received it, okay? And we always think we know what's going on in other people's lives. We don't have a clue. And think about it. Do other people know what's happening in your life? Do they know every little thing that's happening in your life? No. So how can you think you know everything about what's happening in someone else's? You can't. You can't. Okay? And that's not meant to be a judgment against anybody. That's just reality. Truth transcends the illusion. All right? Yep, money makes people do crazy, stupid things. So if you have money, keep that to yourself. If you don't have money, keep that to yourself. Don't talk about money with anybody. Yeah, they're just, it's just what it is. And if you're supposed to get something, you'll get it again. And if you don't receive it, just let it go. Just let it be. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about that. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, money makes people nuts. If there's money, and it's meant for you, you'll receive it. Otherwise, you know, and when we worry about money, we're worrying about the wrong thing in life, okay? Yeah, money makes life easier, but if we're happy, if we're focused on being happy and doing the right thing for ourselves, not worrying about what other people are doing, the money will come to us, okay? We will receive what we're supposed to receive. But if we're constantly, and I was for a while, I was upset after, not about my stepmom's money. I didn't care about that at all. My dad, the whole situation with the way my sisters, what they did, how they handled the whole situation, and me afterwards. Yeah, that kind of bugged me for a while until I realized my life's better not even worrying about that. Allie, want more. Have a desire for more. You can have all the riches in the world. There's more than enough money out there for every single human being on this planet to have everything that you want. You have to believe it, okay? I'm not talking about not wanting money. Of course, everybody wants to be happy and comfortable. What I'm talking about is when our only focus is on, I'm going to get that money. That's my money. Okay. Who do they think they are? That's not going to get you anything. That's just going to keep you off focus of what you really should be doing to bring the money in, which is start by being happy. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not easy. It definitely is not easy. But if we can get our world, our country back into the way it was, where we looked after our neighbors, where we grew our own food to help each other. When you have excess fruit and vegetables, you give to the neighbors, and we can take care of ourselves and stop. We need to really be focused in the community. Keep our money in the community, keep our energy in the community. And I'm telling you, once our world opened up to world travel by airplane, everything started shifting. Everything. Things will get better. Well, that's good to hear, Sylvia. Yeah, there's no sense, banging your head against a wall for nothing. I mean, if you've got a big issue, like, really big and it's life altering, maybe you want to hire an attorney for that, but that's not something that you focus on. You hire the attorney and let them focus on it. Yeah, yeah, everything's in that energy, definitely. But we are coming back up, okay? Everything is coming back online, as I like to say. Everything's starting to, I think people have gotten so fed up with the way things have been, with the greed and the I, and the me, that, that we're exhausted and we're done with it. I mean, we're done with all of this. Like, I have to own this. I have to buy that. I have to be bigger and better and cooler and more this than the next person. No. What is this? Oh, hi, Sylvia's daughter. Do I see your career excelling? Thank you so much for that. Let me pull some cards for you. All right. Let's see what we have here. Do I see, does Spirit see your career excelling? Let's see what we've got for you. What have we got, Spirit, for Sylvia's daughter? What is the information for her highest good? Well, something definitely is going to make you very happy. There will be some sort of celebration, a promotion possibly. Something you've been waiting for that you felt very, very disappointed about, that you thought you deserved, didn't happen. That's about to turn around. All right, let's see what's going on. Look, it's about to turn around. Wheel of Fortune. You've got the Six of Balance. There's something in that. You've got the Six of Pentacles here. Balancing the books is what I was hearing. That has to do with the availability of money. Like, maybe you've been seeking a pay raise, promotion, something. Maybe you were promised this and you didn't get it. But it was because it wasn't available. It just wasn't there to be given. All right. Yeah, I'm getting here with a Page of Wands in reverse that something started and then it failed. But things are definitely going in a much better direction now. Okay. So yeah, I definitely see you improving, balance, elevation, good fortune here. I don't know why the word excelling is so big in my brain right now. Like, it feels like it's important. Excellus, excelsior. I'm getting all these like Latin words. See what else we have here for you. For her highest good. Yeah, I'd say you're going to probably eventually be like top brass. You're definitely owning your power, your authority. You don't see this coming, okay? You got the moon. You got justice and strength. So something is coming to you. You don't see this. You do not see this. This is important. It's big. It's somebody backing you, I'm getting. Somebody big and important is backing you. So that's going to be important. That could be how you end up being, like, this feels like a recommendation, but even more than a recommendation. Like somebody is saying, and this feels like the future. This feels like it's down the road. This will happen. Okay? So you could own your own business eventually. That's what I keep hearing. Just keep doing things the right way. Trust your intuition. You always have the answer. Okay? But you don't have to worry about it. Be at ease. Be at ease. Oh, see, there's a decision. And somebody with a lot of influence is backing you. They are definitely backing you. There's a cycle that's about to end for you. But I'm also hearing this is the very beginning of a beautiful, strong future. So yeah, I'm definitely getting good things here. All right. I hope that answered that for you. Thank you so much for that donation. Oh, that's true. Crypta. Yeah. Yeah. And, Venetia, you have to trust yourself. If you don't have the energy, it means you're not supposed to right now. Okay. Doesn't mean you're never supposed to. It just means right now. Take it easy. Don't focus on the negative. Hi, Dejan. Well, everybody's entitled to their opinion. Unfortunately, yours does not have any positivity to it. So thank you for sharing your thoughts. Alora, I like that. That's so close to my name of Laurie. Hi, Dusky Key. Yeah, both are pretty names. Dusky, okay, and Alora. Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense. You'll eventually be hanging your own plaque. Somebody will back you, okay? Somebody will definitely be backing you. It's somebody very big and very important. So that's very good. Hi, Charlene Van Reenen. How are you? I've been on here for 2 hours and 6 minutes and 56 seconds. So, hi, Amy. Long time no see. If you'd like me to answer your question, the only way I can be fair to everybody is ask you for a $9.99 or higher super chat. Oh, Zena Perry, thank you for that. Yeah, this is one of those readings where you have to watch the playback a little bit at a time. What's going on with you? You're 61 on Monday. Well, happy early birthday. Let's see what we have, Zena. And your name's been coming out on the letter dice too. And that's funny because I'm every time I say Xena, I'm thinking of Xena the Warrior Princess because I love that show. Let's see what we have coming up for you. I'm going to get a different deck. Let's see what's coming up for you. What is going on with you? That's kind of a unusual way of putting it. So let's see what's going on with you. For your highest good, what does Spirit want you to know? Oh, something's going to become very, very clear. I am getting like a spiritual awakening here, but I'm also hearing you're about to attend a fun event. If you've got a medical issue that you've been wondering about, like you think you have something going on and you aren't really too certain, get it checked out because you're going to find out it's not what you thought and you're going to be good. Okay. So maybe you're questioning. Here's an example. We're not going to give you exactly what Spirit's telling me, but suppose you think you might have diabetes, type 2 diabetes. Just go to the doctors and request information on that. Don't go anywhere else. Don't take the conversation anywhere else. Ask that specific question. Have you ever tested for this? Do I have this? And you're going to find out that the answer is no. You're going to be like, oh, see, I was worrying for nothing. So the worry is gone. Let's see what else you need to know for your highest good. I keep hearing too, you're about to attend a fun event. I'm not sure if you've been doing that, but you're about to. I'm hearing lots of children. Let's see what else we've got here. For Xena. What is it she needs to know for her highest good, please, Spirit? Smooth sailing. You're going to go, oh, you're going to go somewhere that you don't know. You've never been there. You're going to have fun. You're going to have fun. I'm also hearing life is going to become easier for you because you're stressed. You've got a worry or concern that, it's like in the back of your head all the time, but it's like you don't even think about it, but it's constantly going in the background. So that's going to be alleviated. Whatever's going on, whatever and I'm hearing it burbles. It burbles up when you're sleeping. I mean, yes, that is a word, but it's kind of it's a weird choice of words to use. And you used an unusual choice of words to ask what's going on with you. All right. So it comes up in your sleep, and maybe you're not even like during the day, you don't think about this at all. Let's see what else we have here. A gift. Something new, something tender, something innocent, fun, solid, okay? It may not be a lot, but it's a nice gift. This is you're going to enjoy that. So I'm getting like, you could be going on a day trip somewhere where you've never been before, and you're going to have fun. This may be a gift. Somebody may gift this to you, like a spa. Maybe you've never been to a spa. Spirit does not want me giving you specifics, okay? That's why I'm not being like, oh, this is what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen. But I can't, it's kind of like it would ruin the surprise. All right, so what else do you need to know for your highest good? A gift that makes you very happy. You're going to get rid of a fear, a doubt, a stress, something. Look at that. It ends it. Okay. You're on a whole new journey. This is definitely a spiritual enlightenment, an understanding, an elevation, coming full circle, having absolute clarity about something. You could have been worrying about something in the back of your mind, not during the day, but boy, it was really there all the time. And you've got a beautiful gift coming. I mean, an absolutely beautiful gift. Wow. That's incredible, Crypta. You too, Anna. Have a beautiful day. Thank you for being here. I hope you feel better, honey. Hi, Priyanshi. If you make a $10 donation, super chat to the channel, I can answer your question. It's the only way I can be fair to everybody. Hi, good. I like that. Good. All right. So if you're just coming in, I pulled some oracle messages earlier, and this was the big important one, okay? The dragonfly spirit of the truth transcending the illusion. So you're going to awaken. You're going to have the blinders taken off. You're going to have understanding. And look, the second card was enlightenment, which is exactly the same thing. So beautiful energies here for everybody. Yeah, I'm telling you, this was a really positive, upbeat message for every single one of us, not just you guys, but everyone, anybody who heard it or hears it. Okay. Things are changing. I know we're in Saturn retrograde until the end of October, almost November. And it's a tough time, but that's when the enlightenments happen. That's when the understanding comes in. All right. So I hope that answered your question there, Zena. Is there another? Okay. I don't know why that's still there. Okay. Um, but yeah, so just hang in there. If you're being faced with things that you're questioning, kind of delve into them a little bit. Ask yourself, why do I feel that way? Why am I thinking this? But don't worry about it. Okay. You can just write it down as a thought and just let it be. So things will change. And I'm definitely picking up and hearing from spirit. Things are going to be much better from around our holiday time, end of year, heading into the new year. There's going to be a bump right after the new year. Okay, mark my words on this. Right after the new year, there is going to be a major, oh my gosh, the world's going to be like, but it's only going to be for a few days. Okay, and it may just be a distraction. Oh boy, chocolate. Hey, Firefly. Saturn is in retrograde. And when Saturn's the one that wants you to look deeper into what you know and what you don't know, what lessons you've learned. You're here as a human, a divine being, as a human, to go through specific lessons, okay, to learn them, to elevate, to grow, to expand. And right now, when we're in Saturn retrograde, it's really forcing the issue. Saturn, if it's in your birth chart, will always make you do that. You will always. I'm one of those people. I have Saturn in my birth chart. And because of that, I have always looked at myself honestly, like I am who I am. I've got a very dark side, or I had a very dark side. We all do. Um, but I was able to bring it together. It sure is, Firefly. Sure is. You never understood what, Crypto, about how Saturn and Saturn retrograde and all of that works? That's why I think so many people really need a birth chart interpretation, because it talks about who you are specifically, what influences you. It's kind of like knowing where your north node is, where your south node is, what you've learned and what you haven't learned, what you still want to focus towards. So yeah, I mean, each of the planets, they have different influences and effects. I don't usually talk a lot about that on my channel because I know I have, from time to time, memory issues. I like Jupiter too, the planet of good fortune and good luck and love. Um, Definitely. But I just don't want to delve too deep into that. But if you want the personal birth chart interpretation done, I will be doing those. Um, I'm hoping to have it even before Thanksgiving. I really am. Okay. Yeah. Now, I will tell you, it's not like a personal reading where I can just answer the question for you. And it dives into you. It tells you who you are, what each symbol, what each planet means for you, what you want to focus on. So it's a little bit intensive. Okay. Now, I'm not going to draw up the birth chart. That is super intensive. But I will have you get your birth chart and then you email that to me and then I will interpret that for you. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think it's something that everybody should do. I'm going to give you all a little bit of information that most people don't realize this. I watched a YouTube channel that talked about the reason that AI has hallucinations. Do we all know what we're talking about here, where it makes stuff up? It's not really true. And it's because hackers who are against AI went in and wrote code. So when AI is used, and it's not affecting all AI, that's why they did it the way they did. It's meant to just create gibberish, like pull stuff out of hats, combine this information with some other topic, and yeah, it will definitely cite false stuff. It will make it up. I mean, absolutely. And that's why I can't believe anybody thinks it's okay to take their work that they're making $100, $200, $500 an hour on and put it into Chat GPT and let it spit out an answer and not even read the answers, not even verify the information that they get, and then sign a document saying that I verified this information. I stand behind this. Nobody stands behind their name. No, I can't say that. There's a lot of good, honest people out there doing the work the way they're supposed to, using things the way that they're supposed to. But every day I hear about another attorney, another lawyer who gets in trouble because he submitted documents in a case that's defending an innocent person. We presume innocence always, okay? We don't start with guilt. We presume innocence. And finally, one court, the Supreme Court of a specific state, fined one attorney $10,000 and said, you are not to use AI unless you check it, verify it, because if you do, you will be sanctioned in the future. So this is meant to be a big deterrent. I mean, I think it's awesome, the premise of AI, but we have no restrictions on it, okay? Just like the internet, there's no restrictions. There's still no restrictions, and it's creating a lot of negative, much more negative than it is positive. But we're turning things around, so hang in there, okay? We've got, like I said, the Institute for Justice is a beautiful pro bono attorneys who, they don't take individual cases. What they do is they find where our United States laws are being broken by vast, big entities like, the big corporations. And then they fight for everybody's right. But they do this strictly through donations. My site keeps freezing. Exactly. And people are just using it. And anyways, it is what it is. So if anybody wants to check out the Institute for Justice, especially you, Crypta, they're an awesome company. And I know that they have done some stuff in Canada too, I'm pretty sure. At least worked with people from Canada. Anyways, they could use all the support that we can give them. And it does not have to be financial, okay? Oh, it might be your own service. Yeah, I'll tell you, we had a storm here the other day where it knocked my internet out for a little while. And my company, this is funny, it went out for maybe 15, 20 minutes, and I was right in the middle of an upload. Of course, that means I have to start the process all over again. But I'm sitting here, and after the internet comes back on, I get a message saying, we've been told of an outage, or we know there's an outage in your area. We'll let you know when it's back on. 2 hours later, I got a text saying that it's back on. I love it. Hey, at least they're trying. Oh. It's like, I feel like I should be letting them know, texting them, hey, it's out. Oh, wait, it's back on. You can let everyone know. Oh. Look, Allie, do we think alike? Too funny. All right, guys. We are now at 2 hours, 24 minutes. I have not gotten up, and I have a knee that locks up when I don't get up and move. So, but I've got my pillow, and I got, there's my green cushion that I'm sitting on, my phone. That's helped, but all right, ladies, gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. We have 22 people in the room right now. Nice, solid number. I love that. All right, I am going to sign off. I wish you all the very best. Look for your weekly reading for tomorrow. For the week, okay? It will be out tomorrow morning. I'm going to put it out at 9:02 a.m. Sunday readings always go out at 9 o'clock, 9:02 in the morning. Thank you for being here, Crypta. I enjoy our time together. You too, Rebecca. You have a beautiful day too. You're welcome, Allie. Like I said, hi, keep guessing. Thank you so much for the love. I appreciate it. All right. I love you guys. Yeah, thanks for being here. Don't forget, next Saturday, I probably will do noon again. Okay, noon. Yeah, I think noon works. All right. I love to catch up and chat with all of you. You're welcome, Venetia. My heart goes out to you, honey. Things will be getting better. Justice is on its way. Okay, clarity and understanding. You too. Have a beautiful day. Bye, everyone. Love you. Where's my button?